Western States, I mean, over the years has become like the home race. Not just the race, not just the trail, but the people, the community, the energy. Like, I really feel like I'm running home when I hit the start line up in Olympic Valley. And Western States is, you know, in my eyes, like the most close to home adventure I'm on each year. And that's become like a really special part of my journey. I grew up in Zimbabwe, Africa, and I have one younger brother, and my mom and dad, we all live on a farm in Zimbabwe where dairy is our main like aspect of the farm, and then definitely like very happy memories and very free memories. I was never wearing shoes, barefoot everywhere. We had the freedom to go wherever we wanted on the farm. My parents were really amazing about putting me and my brother first. They always wanted to be at everything, and that made us work really hard. So like when I went to school, if I could get on the sports teams, or I played the violin and piano and sang in the choir, like if we did any of those festivals and stuff, like they were always out there supporting, our biggest fans. And so I was like, okay, the more I can do and the more I can be out there, the more I get to see them. And yeah, I think that like definitely drove me to put in the work. Such an incredible opportunity to be able to be over here. And my parents helped me come over to college, and then I've kind of just said yes to all the opportunities to be able to stay here. Like I feel like maybe I owe it to them more of like, no, I want to give everything to my life. Like you guys have opened doors on doors for me to take advantage of the opportunity and like live big. Right now I'm a million miles from home, but I'm not doing any step on my own. The energy you give people and the energy you get from people too. Like if you're a joyful person, people are generally going to smile at you and generally going to chat with you if you make eye contact with them, that sort of stuff. It just helps day to day, I think, keep that energy. When you're surrounded by it, it's good. Especially like when you are walking by someone, you have no idea what's going on in their life, but if you can share a smile, you just brighten each other's day maybe, and just like carry each other up, like forward. That idea of like we're all just here walking each other home is so true. And just like, how can we walk each other home in the best possible way? Each year is a chapter in the Western States history. And I think when you get to be in a space, there's so many more parts of the chapter that you get to write. And there's just so much to learn and so much to grow from and soak up. My guiding two principles on trail at any race is respect the trail and the mountain, and then respect like every person you're racing with. Like every person on that start line has done so much work to be on that start line. They're all like at the top notch of their conditioning, and they've all made sacrifices, and I like fully respect and like am honored to stand shoulder to shoulder with them and race out there with them for sure. I always think about the footsteps that have gone before us, and like the conversations I'll have with people. All this history, all these people you'll run alongside, people that'll be at the aid stations helping you. They race and they were legit. Like, and they're serving now. They give back to the race. That's like what the race is about. I think the extra comes more in like how much joy I have to be out there, and like that energy that I bring to it. And I'm running from aid station to aid station, but I'm actually running from group of friends to group of friends. And that just makes me so excited, and like I'm not afraid to be exactly who I am out there and really feel like at home on the trail. When I met Paul Lind, I knew nothing about him, he knew nothing about me, which is kind of an exciting place to start. And then, you know, when you're working with a coach, you get to know them really well. You get to know yourself really well, and they get to know you too. And I was introduced to him by my college coach, who's now my strength coach, Pat McCurry. Pat told me, trust him. And I took that very literally, to the point of not just trusting him with my coaching, but to trusting him with everything. Like when I was struggling with things because I was a million miles from home or with school, I wasn't afraid to share them with him. And I was really just living into that promise that I'd made Pat, that I would trust Paul. Because I was so far away from home, trusting someone so much can be scary. I mean, I was just an eager athlete. Like I was like, I don't know anything about your sport. Teach me anything and everything. Like you tell me run 90 minutes, I'm going to run 90 minutes and no seconds and stop my watch and upload it and tell me how I did out there. And from there just became like really close friends. And I told him like, yeah, I want to be your athlete, but I want to be your friend before I'm your athlete. And that has been the guiding light the whole way through, which has been really cool. Like if we weren't friends, I don't want to run under someone. My faith is very much a core part of me. I left home at 5 years old pretty much. That's been like maybe my most safe feeling, is knowing that wherever I go in the world, I'm not on my own. And so that's where my faith really like plays into my day-to-day life. I think beyond like the results, I really want my legacy to stand that, yes, she went out there and gave it everything and achieved great things, but she always smiled at us. She always took a minute to say hi and encourage us, and she never was on her own journey. She was here to run with us, walk with us, share the journey with us.